Are you worried about your drinking? Are you sick and tired of waking up every morning full of guilt and regret because yet again you drank last night? Even though you promised yourself and your family and all those who love you that you'll stop, you just can't. You're in a total loop with your drinking. And you can't stop and you can't even slow it down. Is it making you miserable? Damaging your health? Putting pressure on your relationships? I understand. Because for 2 decades of my life, I had the same problem. I had a severe drinking problem. My name is Craig Beck. I'm the author of Alcohol Lied to Me, and I'm known around the world as the stop drinking expert. Because first I fixed my own problem, and then I took that system and I gave it to 100,000 people and gave them their own happy, sober lives. Now, what I'm going to say next, I know that you're going to instantly think, too good to be true. Can't possibly be. And I understand that because back in the day when I was a drinker, I would have thought exactly the same thing, because we all know that this is a miserable thing to deal with. Trying to stop drinking is painful, it's uncomfortable, it's a death sentence to your social life, and so on, right? It doesn't have to be that way. If you do it the way I tell you, it's easy, it's straightforward, it's painless, it requires no willpower. You don't have to stand up and embarrass yourself in front of people in a community center or a church hall, AA style. You don't have to take any dangerous medication with those horrible side effects. And you don't have to go to expensive rehab and take time off work. You can do this privately in your own home, and it's easy. I know, right? Too good to be true. Because that's exactly how it sounds. I get it. And that's why all I want to give you is my book, free of charge. My best-selling book, Alcohol Lied to Me, that has helped hundreds of thousands of people around the world to get back in control of their drinking. It's currently on Amazon, rated 5 stars right now for $20. I want to give it to you today for free, so you can decide for yourself. I also want to give you a free coaching session with me, so I can explain to you how this process works in detail. Absolutely free, no credit card required. All I want you to do is approach it with an open mind and be ready to listen and let me explain to you how I've worked this out. So click the button and sign up for the next webinar. And I'll show you how you can stop drinking without willpower, without cravings, and without any of those horrible medications that give you terrible side effects, and so on and so on. This really is an exceptional process. And that's why it's the only quit drinking program on the web that gets 5-star reviews. Go to Trustpilot, type in Stop Drinking Expert. You will see that 97% of the people who follow my advice say that it is outstanding or better. But more than that, you know that this drug has a huge amount of stigma attached to it, right? It's a weird drug because it's the only one where when you get a problem with it, they blame you and not the drug. Think about it, that doesn't happen with any other substance. When somebody quits smoking, they don't get labeled a smokeaholic. Nobody says, well, okay, you've quit smoking, but for the rest of your life, you can only ever call yourself a recovering smokeaholic. That doesn't happen, does it? Only with alcohol, when you tell someone you have a problem, do they say, here's your label, and you'll have that for the rest of your life. So we know there's huge, ridiculous, crazy stigma attached to this drug. And yet despite that, these people are still willing to put their voice, their face, their reputation on the internet to endorse this process. What I'm about to share with you changed their lives so much that they were willing to make a video and tell you about it. So this might be the most important website you ever discover. I say that because I've seen it change lives. And all I want you to do at this point is let me prove it to you. Nothing to pay, no credit card required. Join me for a free coaching session, and I will give you, as a thank you for turning up, a free copy of my book, Alcohol Lied to Me, worth $20. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you inside the coaching in the next few minutes.